said, are you ready?
Are you ready? Indeed, the SSBL is back. Here we are with week 7, and we're kicking it off with Gauchos and Retrievers. First 2 games of this week will be regular conference games, but once we head to 3 and 4, we will officially be in interleague week. But first, we're going to duel it out here. Gauchos and Retrievers. Battle of 2 teams doing the tank. Gauchos coming to this game 1-6. Retrievers coming to this one 3-3. Fresh off the sale of Velman Betancourt and Crew Hart to the Walkers for Yankee No Brim and a huge haul of picks. We've got Chesley Hickman on the mound. She's got a full count against Jerome Redmond here. And that's in there. Leading off the game with a strikeout is Hickman. 1 away.
Number 26.
Up next, Laurent. She's got herself a 1-1 count. Let me pull up some stats right quick. This one is grounded, but it's going to be foul. This one's going to be up the middle, past the diving glove of the second baseman, and that's going to be a 1-out single. Let's select Gauchos and Retrievers. Up is Rashid Batts. This might be the first start for Batts this season. first plate appearance, and he pops it up to third base side. Juan Deck is there to make the catch for out number 2. And up comes Jack Ironliver. This one's popped behind home plate, and it's going to find the netting. This one's popped up. Juan Deck makes his way over, is under it, and makes the catch for out number 3. So the one-out single by the run is wasted. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Vera Hewitt, Domingo Ritchie, and Juan Deck to lead it off for the Retrievers.
Second baseman, number 2.
Here's Vera Hewitt. Vera Hewitt hitting at .095 on the season. Only 2 for 21. But will draw a walk here, or third of the season, facing off against Steve Stevens, the number 4 of the Gauchos. I think this is his second start of the season. Gives it the leadoff walk to face Domingo Ritchie. Domingo Ritchie's going to get that one under the glove of the shortstop. That's going to put 2 on and nobody out here. Retrievers in business early here in the bottom of the first. Juan Deck up.
Third baseman, number 44.
He checks his swing, takes the first pitch ball. Swung on, fouled off. 1-2 the count now. 2-2. Hard hit, but well foul. Count stays the same. This one will find the foul territory as well. This one's hit hard past the glove of Sardines at second. Runners rounded third, headed home. The throw is going to be cut off by Ironliver. The run will score, and the Retrievers have taken a 1-0 lead. That brings up Woody Iron Balls Walker. One of the last vestiges here still of that core of the team that went to the Super Series last year, but he's going to ground into a 4-6-3 Dragon special to put 2 away here. Runner at third for Flip Day. One and one the count here. 1-2. Checks his swing, evens up the count. Big swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout to end the inning. The Retrievers strike first with the RBI single and head into a 1-0 lead going to the top of the second. Lamar Ball to lead things off.
Number 18.
Hickman back on the mound. Gets Flip Day to catch that one in time at first. Good play by Day with the diving stop.
Number 56.
Here's Jewel Ray. Former Knight coming over here in the trade for Kenya Weist. She's going to pop this one up over to the second base side. Vera Hewitt's there for out number 2. And here's Samir Tailwind, one of the few young guys that is up in the major league levels for the Gauchos. Samir Tailwind, I believe, was one of their free agent picks after the draft. He performed well in the free agent games and warranted a pickup. Thank you, Puppet, with the subscription. This is a soft pop-up over the left side, but it's going to find the foul territory. 1-2 the count to Tailwind. 2-2 the count. This one's hit hard into deep left center. Going back at the track. Oh, it's gone! Samir Tailwind eats it over the wall in left center. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game. 416 feet. And it's 1-1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 44.
Up comes Jimin Loncheros, another one of those former Knights. He's got a 2-1 count against Hickman here. Big swing and a miss there, 2-2. This one's hit well, but well foul. popped up into shallow right center. Back goes Hewitt, second baseman, and she catches that for out number 3. But a Samir tailwind solo shot ties us up at 1 apiece, heading into the bottom of the second. Claudette Levi to lead things off for the Retrievers.
Number 11.
This one's hit straight to Sardines, who scoops it up and gets it to first in time for out number 1.
Now batting.
Brings up Swingins.
Center fielder, number 20.
This one's popped behind home plate. Lamar Ball is there, but can't make the catch. It scrapes off the netting. This one's popped up over to the shortstop side. Lancheros is there for out number 2. Lancheros getting the start at short after Fat Hugh was traded to the Skulls over the break. Or, no, he was traded to the Cyclones. This one's hit well into left, but it trails off pretty well, and Fiora Laurent makes the catch in front of the warning track for out number 3. Top of the third, we go 9-1-2. Do it for the Gauchos. Still sitting at a 1-1 tie here. Katrina Sardines having themselves a really good season offensively. Not so much in the field. But Katrina Sardines hitting 370. Will be hitting less after that. Sitting at 10 for 27 before that at bat.
Now batting.
And back to the top we go. Jerome Redmond. Jerome has 2 hits and 13 appearances so far this season, 154 average. 0 for 1 so far today, 2-1 the count here. Strikeout! Inside pitch runged him up. Did not think that was a strikeout there. Fiora, first pitch swing, grounds that one to Juan Deck. And he gets it to first in time for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Gauchos in the top of the third. Bottom third we go. It's Jet Me, Vera Hewitt, and Domingo Ritchie due up.
Now batting. The catcher, number 38.
I went with what you sent most recently in your chat. At least I hope I did. I didn't. Oh, what a play by Laurent! I just matched up that last one. Redmond, Laurent, bats, Iron Lover, Ball, Ray, Tailwind, Lanchero, Sardines. Oh, for the Cyclones. I'm paying attention. Jeez. I mean, they never submitted a new lineup, so I'm just going to go with what their lineup has been, unless I don't think they traded anyone from their starting lineup, so it'll just be their traditional lineup. What a play by Laurent there.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 44.
But Stevens does walk the next batter, which brings up Juan Deck. 2 outs and a runner on. Juan Deck 1 for 1 today. Has that RBI up on the board for the Retrievers so far. Looking to get his second of the day. Fouls that one off. Big swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 2 for Steve Stevens. We remain tied at 1, headed into the 4th.
Now batting,
Rashid Batts leading things off for the Gauchos.
number 4.
Batts 2-0 swinging, pops this one into center field. And Max Swingins is there for out number 1.
Now batting,
Brings up
the
Iron
first
Lover.
baseman, number 25.
0 for 1 so far. Hickman locked in, 3 1/3 so far. Only 2 hits, just one of them being that solo shot to tailwind. 2 strikeouts. Got a 1-2 count on Iron Liver. That slider misses inside. Jammed him, pops up behind home plate. Jet Me is there for out number 2.
Now batting,
Brings
the
up
catcher,
the other catcher for the Gauchos, Lamar Ball. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit, but Hewitt makes a diving stop. And in time at first, round number 3. Good play by Hewitt. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Woody Walker, Flip Day, and Claudette Levi up for the Retrievers.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Steve Stevens also locked him himself. Has also only given up 2 hits, but also 2 walks. And 1 earned run through 3 innings pitched so far. Here's Woody Walker. Grounded into a double play last time he was up. Got himself a 2-2 count here. Swing and a miss! And the 3rd strikeout for Steve Stevens today.
the shortstop,
That brings up Flip Day. Quick 3-0 count today. Swung on that one, was probably ball 4, but fouls it off. 3-1 the count now. Full count now, as that pitch finds the top of the strike zone. That one misses, and Flip Day will walk. The 3rd walk of the day issued by Stevens. Still locked in, though. Here's Claudette Levi, 0 for 1 so far today. Runner is going, hit and run is on. This one is popped it shallowly into the... Oh, no, just missed the double play there. The hit and run was on. The runner, for whatever reason, slow played it back to first, but just barely got there in time. Brings up Max Swingins. And he's going to pop this one up behind home plate. And the catch is made for out number 3. Offense is at a premium here in this one. We go into the 5th inning, still tied at 1 apiece.
Now batting, the
Jewel Ray to
third
lead things off for the Gauchos.
6.
Takes a first pitch strike on the outside corner. Swings at that one, grounds in front of home plate. Me scoops it up and tosses it to first in time. Good play by me.
The designated
Getting that one before it rolled
number
foul.
26.
Brings up Tailwind, the home run hitter. Tied this game up. Has a 1-2 count here. Swung on, and that's not going to be through. Flip Day with the diving stop, but the throw is not going to be in time. Good speed on Tailwind, and he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Number 43.
Good day for Tailwind so far. Getting things done with his bat. Jimmy Lonchero's up here, 0 for 1 so far. 1-out runner on first. Good speed on Tailwind. This one's up the middle. Vera Hewitt with the diving stop. Play can't be made at second, but she does get the out at first.
The second baseman.
So here we go. Katrina Sardines with the runner in scoring position. She takes a first pitch strike, checks her swing, but it was called a strike anyway. This is wide, 1-1. Swing and a miss there, 1-2. 2-2. And strike 3 called! Gotta protect the plate and swing in that one, but Sardines goes down looking. And we head into the bottom of the 5th. Still tied, 1 apiece.
The first baseman, number 60.
Here we go, Steve Sessions to start off the bottom of the 5th for the Retrievers. Facing off against Steve Stevens. Steve versus Steve. But Stevens is going to win this battle as that's grounded out. Short to first for out number 1.
Catcher, number 30.
Brings up number 9 hitter Jet Me. 0 for 1 so far. Takes a couple of strikes, falls behind 0-2. Fouls that one off. Swing and a miss! And another strikeout for Stevens. I believe that is his 4th.
Now batting, the second
5th, actually. I just saw the scoreboard. 5 Ks for Stevens today. He's doing pretty well keeping this lineup at bay. And another strikeout! 2 strikeouts the Indian. We over to the 6th. It's still 1 apiece. Top of the order do it for the Gauchos.
center fielder. Now batting, number 7.
Earl Redmond will be lifted for Alfred Walker. here to start off the 6th inning. Walker swings that one, pops it up. Second baseman's there under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Brings up Laurent, one of the 3 hits the Gauchos have today. She singled in the 1st inning. Falls behind 0-2 here and hits this one well into center. That's going to get down in front of Swingins, who made a nice attempt to try and dive and catch that one, but was just too far in front of him. And Laurent's got her 2nd single of the day. That brings up Rashid Batts. He's 0-2. Laurent has some okay speed. The arm on me is average at best. Hard hit, but foul. 2-1 the count here to Batts. 3-1 now. And that's going to be a walk, so 2 aboard here for the Gauchos here in the 6th inning. Jack Ironliver up, 0-2. Takes a first pitch strike low and inside. Another one on the outside edge. Hits this one well, it's carrying, and Claudette Levi with a sliding catch. Runner's going to head for 3rd and just barely get there. The throw almost beat her, but the runner will tag up and advance to 3rd. Runners on the corners here, 2 outs for Lamar Ball. Almost a fantastic play there by the right fielder. Fantastic play anyway, just getting the sliding catch. And almost thrown out, Lamar Ball strikes out swinging and is going to leave the runner stranded. Back-to-back innings with runners in scoring position stranded for the Gauchos. We head into the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-3-4 due up for the Retrievers, looking to get out of this 1-1 tie. Stevens back on the mound, locked in for a 6th inning of work. Pitch count may be running a bit high, but he gets a quick out there. Ground out, facing Juan Deck now. Has one of the 2 hits he's given up so far today. Won't get another one here as first pitch swinging his Deck. Pops this one over to the 3rd base side. Jewel Ray is there for out number 2. Tense Woody Walker here as he struck out and grounded into a double play so far today. Not been a great day for him. Maybe playing in protest of seeing all of his teammates being traded away. He's got a 1-2 count here. He's going to slow roll this to short. Loncheros up with it. In time at first for out number 3. Quick inning here by Stevens. We go to the 7th inning, still tied 1 apiece. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Gauchos. Jewel Ray 0-2. Hickman up to start the 7th inning. Throwing her 85th pitch, locked in. Has done pretty well. 4 hits, only 4 hits given up, a walk, 4 strikeouts, and the lone earned run. Swinging there is a soft pop-up into right. Claudia Levi there for number 1. And here's Samir Tailwind, the big man today for the Gauchos. 2-for-2 today. Single and a home run. Hits that one well, but that one's going to cut foul just barely. Another hard hit ball, but that one's foul on the other side. Another one hit hard. He has seen the ball well today off of Hickman. It's getting good contact. 1-2 the count here. And that one's going to be up the middle. Another single for Tailwind. He's 3-for-3. Your MVP of the game so far today. He has been fantastic.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 43.
So 1-on, 1-out again here for the Gauchos. Hemi Loncheros up 0-2. Runner is going to go, and not in time. Tailwind finds himself in scoring position once again. That one's in the dirt. Runner thought about it, but Me was able to recover fast enough to prevent the advance. 2-1 the count to Loncheros. That curveball's in there, 2-2. Runner, it's checked on, just gets back in time. Bit of a late reaction there by Tailwind. Up the middle, Vera Hewitt makes a diving stop, and is going to get the out at first. But Tailwind advances to 3rd. Went under the pitcher's leg, thought that was going to be up the middle, but it was slow enough where the second baseman could recover and get the out at first. So Katrina Sardines with the runner in scoring position. 2 outs here. 0-for-2 is Sardines, and she's got a 1-2 count. She takes a pitch outside. 2-2. Swings to that one. That was well outside the zone. Dribble it to Juan Dick, who makes the throw in time at first for out number 3. Another inning with runners stranded for the Gauchos. That's 3 straight, and we head into the bottom of the 7th. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Thank you all for joining me. If you're not already, join the Discord, where you can find all of the other league going-ons. And that's another strikeout for Stevens. I think that's his 7th of the day. He is on fire now, and he's had a fantastic outing. Two and 1 the count here to Claudette Levi. He'll foul that one off, make the count 2-2. That's a slow roller to Alfred Walker, who's now at first. He'll take himself for out number 2, which brings up Max Swingens. He's also 0 for 2 today. One and 2 count on Swingens. Swing and a miss, and Stevens has got his 8th strikeout of the game. And speaking of the devil, we're going to the 8th inning, top of the order for the Gauchos. Nobody wants to win this game, but someone has to. Still tied at 1. Hickman's day is done, and in comes Peach Dropkin. Big swing and a miss there from Walker. 1-1 the count here. Another big swing and a miss. And that whiffer's activated. 1-2 the count now. And another swing and a miss, and Walker will go down.
Now batting.
A strikeout for Dropkin to start off her evening. Here's Laurent, 2 for 3 on the day. Her and Tailwind have been pretty much all of the offense for the Gauchos today. Full count to Laurent. Swung on, fouled. Hit well, a great diving stop by Steve Sessions, I should say, and gets it to the covering Dropkin in time for round number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Rashid's bat's day is done. In comes Cuz Peterson to pinch hit. Swung on, fouled off. 1-1 the count here to Peterson. 3-1 the count. Swing and miss there. Count runs full. That's going to be a walk. So a 2-out walk here for the Gauchos brings up Iron Lever.
Center fielder, number 25.
0 for 3 on the day. First blemish on the evening for Peach Dropkin, but we'll get a race soon as that one's grounded to flip day in time at first for out number 3. We head to the home half of the 8th. It's Sessions, me, and Hewitt do it for the Retrievers. Still deadlocked at 1. Sessions will get pulled for Pedro Rubenstein, trading contact for power. And Peterson will get pulled for Parker, who's going to play right. Stevens still on the mound, on fire still. This is a slow roller to Sardines in time at first, round number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's a Tinch Jet Me, who's going to get pinch hit for Johnny Bravo. The mid-season call-up from the minor leagues. Needed to fledge out the 21-man roster, and he delivers here in the bottom of the 8th as he hits a solo shot to left to give the Retrievers a 2-1 lead. Johnny Bravo is on the spot, 4:18 to left, and the Retrievers take a 2-1 lead.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2.
This is a slow grounder to Loncheros, who gets its first in time for out number 2,
Now batting,
which brings up Domingo Ritchie.
hitter, number 29.
100 pitches for Stevens. This will probably be his last batter. Let's see if he can go 8 innings in this one. Falls behind 3-0 though. And that's a 4-pitch walk. It doesn't look like Stevens will get the full 8.
Now batting, the
Here comes Juan Deck. Oh no, Stevens will face another. That's 5 straight balls though. 6. That one's hit hard, but Jewel Ray snags it for out number 3. Last chance for the Gauchos. They got the heart of their lineup due up 5, 6, 7. They trail 2-1.
Now batting, the catcher. Number 8 now in the game. Number 35.
Kerwin Karp comes in as well as Smot Pak. And Pedro Rubenstein will play first. Park at third. Karp behind the plate. That one's popped up behind plate. Kerwin Karp makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the third
Here's
baseman,
Jewel Ray.
Number 56.
This one's hit well, and Barrett Hewitt makes this catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the
And here's
second
Samir
baseman,
Tailwind. He is 3 for 3.
26.
He's doing well. His owner wants him to not do well. We'll see what happens here. Last chance for the Gauchos here. He falls behind 0-2. This one's up the middle. 4 for 4 is Samir Tailwind, and the game continues. A fantastic day for Tailwind.
The shortstop, number
Here's him in
43.
Loncheros. We've been in this situation several times before with Tailwind on and Loncheros up. And he delivers this time as he gets a single by the first baseman, and there's 2 aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Which brings up
number
Katrina
56.
Sardines. 2 on, 2 out. Runner in scoring position. Can the Gauchos connect? Sardines gets ahead in the count 2-0. That slider finds his own 2-1. That fastball misses 3-1. And that one misses. It's a walk, and the bases are full of Gauchos. And we're to the top of the order here. Alfred Walker.
77.
And this one's hit well, and it's going to be into the gap. It's going to roll all the way to the warning track. One run's going to score. Another's rounding third, and another one's going to score. The Gauchos have taken the lead 4-2. Alfred Walker connects and clears the bases.
Number 26.
This is a slow roll to flip day, and that's in time at first for out number 3. 3 runs in the top of the 9th give the Gauchos a 4-2 lead. Last chance for the Retrievers.
Now
Woody
batting,
Walker, tense, 0 for 3. It has not been a good day for him. Ben Long coming in to try and close this one out. Hit hard, but foul. Count stays at 2-2. And strike 3 called on the outside edge.
Now batting,
Woo, didn't think that one was a strike.
number 10.
Here's Flip Day. He's 0 for 2 with the walk. Slow roller to Sardine. She's up with it. And in time at first, round number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Claudette Levi, last chance for the Retrievers in this one. It was a 2-out rally for the Gauchos. Can the Retrievers channel the same magic? Two and 2 the count here. Ooh, checked her swing there. Count runs full. And strike 3 called! And the Gauchos win but lose. They take this one 4-2 over the Retrievers. Three runs in the top of the ninth is the difference maker here. Let's see, 8 hits for the Gauchos, only 3 hits for the Retrievers. I mean, Gauchos did look better. They just stranded a lot. Samir Tailwind, 4 for 4, probably your MVP, unless it's Walker with the game-winning RBIs. It probably will be. And then the 3 hits. I was looking at the runs. Richie, Deck, and then Bravo with the solo shot. That goes for not 10 strikeout 10 times. 8 by Stevens, 2 by Long. Long, a perfect inning of relief. Stevens with a strong day, as well with Hickman. Peach Dropkin with a hard loss there. 3 earned through 2. So the Retrievers lose but win but kind of take a bit of a beating trying to sell Dropkin, and she didn't look that great. MVP is Samir Tailwind, Steve Stevens, and Chesley Hickman. All right, don't go anywhere. Game 2, Cyclones, High Rollers next.
But I just gotta know one thing. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Here we go. Game number 2, Cyclones and High Rollers. Austin Floston, who just got called up, will take the mound for the High Rollers in this one. Alfonso Sims pitching for the Cyclones. Big game in the Epic. Oh, and a big shot right off the bat. Holy cow! Into the second deck and straightaway center field. 475, and Jet County makes a statement right off the bat.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Pun intended.
Number 14.
High Rollers 3-3 coming in this one. Cyclones 3-4. So this game is for technically 6th place in the Epic. It's a big logjam. 4 teams are kind of tied for it right now. Wait, that. Never mind. It could help the Cyclones in 6th place. High Rollers have 4th place right now.
Now batting,
Well, not the greatest start to the career for Austin Floston right off the bat there. Absolute monster shot and a walk. Brings up Jerome Diligence. Your mom just asked if you were okay. What do you mean, Wigan? 2-1 count here to County. That one's inside. 3-1. Floston not having a good day, and it's going to get worse. Floston cannot get an out so far. Everyone has reached. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, that was a shot. I mean, that was full-fledged jack. That was a monster. 1-1 the count here to Woody Arbor. Double steal in the dirt, and the runners will reach safely. Bad throw from behind the plate. And it's just getting worse and worse for the High Rollers here. Oh, an awful swing and a miss, though, by Woody. And Floston finally gets his first out. Brings up Spool Thomas Jr. 2 runners in scoring position, though only 1 away here. Cyclones with a chance to break it open early. 2-0 count here to Spool Thomas. 3-0. That's going to be outside. That's going to load the bases for Sebastian Angelo, I should say.
Number 20.
Helmets hit hard but foul. 1-1 the count. That one's low as well. 2-1. Check to swing there. 3-1. 3-1 swinging is going to hit this one deep into left center. That's deep enough. Long stop makes the catch at the warning track. That's going to score a run from third off the tag off. Sacrifice fly. It's 2-0 Cyclones.
Number 7.
Now Timberwoods is up with runners at the corners, 2 away. Chance to limit the damage to only 2 here. 1-1 the count here to Woods. In there for a strike. 1-2. And strike 3 called to the bottom of the zone. Cyclones score 2 runs off of only 1 hit. One of those hits being a monster shot by Jet County. But it's honestly a good result when you had 2 on, nobody out, and you only give up 1 other run after the home run. But here we go. High Rollers up now. Alex Longstop is going to golf that one into left field. Leadoff runner aboard. Alfonso Sims on the mound. To start this one, Alfonso Sims, the number 4 for the Cyclones. Only made only his 2nd appearance so far this season. He had himself a decent outing against the Bombers his first time up. Went 7 innings, only got 5 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Did give up 2 home runs, though. Got a 2-2 count here on Wally Woolley. And a swing and a miss. And Sims has himself his first strikeout of the game. Here's Max Range. Max Range not believing in the sophomore slump, but gonna pop foul out here. Jet County 2 outs. Up comes Blind Ollie. Blind Ollie coming from the minors last season to just absolutely max him out. And playing at third base now. I think he used to be the first baseman back in season 4. 3-1 the count here to Ollie. And that's going to be a walk. So 2 aboard here for the High Rollers here in the first inning. And brings up Becky Foe. 2 on, 2 out here. Becky Foe with a chance. And connects with that one. Hits it hard. But Smash Perkins is able to catch up with it for out number 3. High Rollers leave a couple stranded. We go to the 2nd inning. It's still 2-0 Cyclones.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 27.
Here comes Smash Perkins, number 8 hitter, starting off the 2nd inning.
That's inside.
And hits that one straight to Woolley. He's up with it in time at first, round number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 19.
Here's Jabron Lames, first round pick in the season 5 draft. And he's had himself a iffy career so far. That one's lined straight to Piston Omen. Round number 2 and back to the top in Jet County, who absolutely mashed the crap out of one in the first inning. That's a 1-1 count here.
Ball inside. No.
3-1.
Take your base.
And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting. The
Brings up
center
Doug
fielder,
Kelly.
Number 14.
No rest for the wicked going from Jet County to Doug Kelly.
Save. No, outside.
Pitch misses outside, 1-1 the count. Runner is going to go. A good throw, but not in time. And the runner is in scoring position for Kelly. But Kelly hits that one off the end of the bat, right to Max Range, who steps on first for out number 3, excuse me. Bottom second we go, 6, 7, 8. Do it for the High Rollers. Still trailing 2-0.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 20.
Vic Turnpike, first pitch swinging, puts that one into the first base bleachers.
That's inside.
Fouls another one off. That one is going to just get down. Jet County dove for it, but it was just out of his reach.
Strike 3.
And another strikeout for Sims.
Now batting. The catcher. Number 57. Strike.
Up comes Arcane Uptown.
Ball
He's had a
inside.
bit of trouble behind home plate. Has
That's inside.
thrown one into the dirt with a runner trying to steal. That one's Sims can't handle that one, and she's safe.
Now batting. The right.
The error from Sims bouncing it right off his glove,
10.
and the runner is aboard. Let's see if the High Rollers can capitalize off the Sims error. Runner is going out of position as the shortstop. He can't make the dive, and that's going to be an infield hit.
Now batting.
So just like that, 2 aboard here for the High Rollers. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. They're playing some small ball here.
No.
Swung on, fouled off. 1-2 the count here to Piston Omen, number 9 hitter. Fouls another one off. That's hit hard, and that's going to get by the first baseman. But runner won't advance farther than third. Oh, the runner, for whatever reason, overrun first and almost paid for it. And the bases are loaded for the High Rollers here. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Alex Longstop up, 1 for 1 so far.
Strike.
Finds the bottom of the zone, 1-1.
No, that's low. Foul ball.
Swings on that one, 2-2. Another one fouled off. Hit hard, straight to Spool Thomas Jr. in time at second for 1. And not in time. The speedy Longstop beats out the throw. Breaks up the Dragon special, and the runner will score. 2-1 now here. So the error does come back to Hunnam, and that one's going to get by Spool Thomas, and the runner's going to score, and it's going to be a tie ball game, 2-2.
Now batting. The first baseman.
The error proves costly here as the Cyclones lose the lead with back-to-back RBIs. They're not done yet. Runners at the corners here for Max Range. A chance for the High Rollers to take their lead for the first time today. Swung on, grounded to short. Timber Woods up with it. In time at first rounder of 3. They didn't rule that an error? How? How is that not an error? It bounced like right off of him.
Catcher. Number 10.
Well, anyway, tied up at 2 going into the 3rd inning. Yeah, especially, how is that not an error? It gave you the error message. It said blank happens. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Take your base.
Leadoff walk for Warden Campbell. Not Warden Campbell. No.
The third baseman.
Uh,
Number 17.
Jerome Diligence brings up Woody Arbor.
Ball high.
The 5th walk of Floston's day. This one's going to be golf swinged into left center. And that's going to get down, 2 on. Nobody out here to start off the top of the 3rd for the Cyclones.
Now batting.
Brings up Spool Thomas Jr.
Number 15.
Just the second hit Floston's given up. This one's grounded to the range. Could be a Dragon special, and it is.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 20.
Looks like that 2 down now, but runner at third here for Sebastian Angelo. He had himself a sac fly.
Ball inside.
He's going to have to do it the hard way here with 2 outs. Hits this one to left, tracking his long stop and makes the catch at his knees. The speed of long stop was able to catch him up with that one, and he snags it before it gets down and keeps the game tied at 2.
The third baseman, number 40.
You go to the bottom of the third, Blind Ollie leading us off here.
That's up. No, that's low. Ball low.
3-1 count here.
Ball four.
And that's nowhere close, and Ollie will take a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4. Strike. Foul ball. Nope, high.
1-2 count here to Becky Foe. She's going to pop this one into shallow center. Timber Woods is there, front number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20. Ball inside. Strike.
1-1 count here to Vic Turnpike, over 1 so far today. Gonna pop this one up. Spool Thomas charges in, is under it, and makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number.
Here's Arcane Uptown. Uptown coming in this game hitting .250, 5 for 20, 4 singles and a double. Has a single here in this one.
That's outside. Foul.
She has the single, quote unquote, that came off of Sims, that bounced off of him. And then she was able to
Ball four, take your base.
steal off the hit and run,
Now batting,
and later scored.
right.
The High Rollers once again have 2 on here, 2 out here. Bottom of the third, Kent Strudley up.
No.
Kent Strudley has 3 RBIs on the season. Could get a couple more here with a base hit. 2-1 the count here to Strudley.
Outside.
3-1. Sims struggling with the zone. And this one's hit deep. It's going to the Grand Canyon. It's going back, and it's gone! Kent Strudley with a 3-run shot puts the High Rollers up 5-2. Kent Strudley with 1 swing of the bat just doubled his RBI total on the season to 6 and gives his team a 5-2 lead.
Strike. Strike 3.
Oh, but gets a strikeout of Piston Omen to close off the inning, but the lead has been lost as we go to the 4th inning, 5-2 in favor of the High Rollers. Bottom third of the lineup up for the Cyclones. Takes a strike off the curveball. That one misses high, 1-1. Swung on, fouled off into the dugout. Grounder to short, in time at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 27. Strike. That's up. Strike.
And strikeout looking. Smash Perkins got absolutely rung up there.
Number 19. Foul ball.
2 down now here, Jabron Lames.
Strike.
Big hack there. Misses, 1-2. This one's up the middle, slow roller to Woolley. He's up with it. And in time at first for out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning For Austin Floston, we head to the bottom of the fourth. It's the top of the order for the High Rollers.
Now batting the left.
Longstop having himself a good day. Single and an RBI last time he was up. And also kept the Cyclones off the scoreboard a couple innings ago with a good defensive play. Gonna get jammed there. Pops that one up back to Sims, who catches that for out number 1.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3.
In the dirt, 2-0 to Wally Woolley, 3-0.
Ball 4.
That's a 4-pitch walk. Sims really not pitching to some of these batters. He's walked a handful of them, and Sims' day is done. 4 walks on the day. A bit of a hard luck, as he has no one but himself to blame there, but defense also let him down some, as he leaves with a 5-2 deficit with the runner on first. Brings in Lancaster, who walks max range. 2 on, 1 out here. High Rollers with a chance to really blast this one open. Blind Dolly up, has walked both times he's been to the plate today. He's going to pop that one into left. Smash Perkins is there for round number 2. Brings up Becky Foe. Becky Foe hits that one hard, but Jet County makes a snag for out number 3. High Rollers leave a couple stranded, but still have a 5-2 lead going into the 5th inning. Top of the order up here, Jet County. Home run and a walk so far. Pops this one behind home plate into the netting. Floston still on the mound. He's been able to rebound somewhat nicely. Still only giving up 2 hits on the day. It's the 5 walks that has really hurt him. As Jet County pops this one into shallow center. Tristan Ullman is there, and he catches that for round number 1.
Now batting the center fielder.
Here comes Doug Kelly. He's 0 for 1. And strike 3 looking. A strikeout for Floston. His 4th. Floston locked in now. Has really rebounded quite nicely. 1-2 count to Jerome Diligence, who has 2 walks on the day. Back to Floston. In time at first. Round number 3. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Floston. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6, 7, 8 do it for the High Rollers. Looking to improve upon their 3-run lead. Turnpike up. 0 for 2 so far on the day. Turnpike coming into this game hitting 200. 4 for 20. But of his 4 hits, 3 of them have left the building. 4 for 20, 1 single, and 3 home runs. That's pretty funny. I never noticed that before. But he draws a walk, his 4th on the season, brings up Uptown. 1 for 1 with a walk so far today. Still questioning the validity of the score with calling that a walk earlier. Oh, Spool Thomas with a nice double play, the tag and throw to first. Rarely see that executed in this game that well, but heads up play there by Spool Thomas, and 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Normally see the tag miss wildly, and then the throw to first is late and everyone's safe. But a walk to Kent Strudley. Gonna bring a Piston Omen.
Center fielder, number 27. Ball high. Ball low.
3-0 the count to Omen. And that one's Nowhere close, and Omen will reach. Back-to-back walks issued by Lancaster. Brings up the top of the lineup in long stop.
25.
Another one in the dirt, 0-0.
Strike.
That one finally finds the zone, 1-1. Swung, and that's through the right side of the infield. Runner's going to round third, head to home. The throw from Angelo is going to be cut off by County, and the run will score. It's 6-2 High Rollers.
The second baseman, number 3. Strike. Strike.
1-2 the count here to Wally Woolley, who singled and walked so far and has an RBI. And that one's hit well, and it's deep to right, but Sebastian Angelo makes the catch up against the wall. Another one comes across to score for the High Rollers. They take a 6-2 lead going into the 6th inning. Floston still on the mound, locked in. 82 pitches, only 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 walks, and I think 5 strikeouts, maybe 4 strikeouts. A mixed day for Floston in his first debut, but definitely bounced back nice after that first inning as he gets a ground out to start. And that's going to be it for Floston. Only gets 1 out here as they turn the ball over to the good old Tipsy Reynolds, the now wrong reliever of the High Rollers. Well, has been in this position since the playoffs last season. 3-1 count to Spool Thomas. Thomas going to miss, and Reynolds will walk the first batter she faces
Now batting
to bring up Sebastian Angelo.
number 20.
Angelo with a sacrifice fly back in the first.
Strike.
Ooh, that screwball absolutely nasty.
That's up.
That one's too tall, 2-1 to Angelo. Runner going, swing and a miss, and see you later, Spool Thomas Jr. Not even close there, as Spool Thomas Jr. dead to rights pretty much from the word go. Swing and a miss! A strikeout for Tipsy ends the inning. We go bottom 6, 3, 4, 5. Do it for the High Rollers.
Now batting the first baseman, number 89.
Max Range to lead things off.
Off the plate.
Let's see if I can find his stats this time before.
Inside. Strike.
Let's see, 350 this season, but swings at that one, struck him out.
Now batting.
His only his second strikeout of the season.
40.
Lancaster gets pulled for Nori Aru. A surprising pull there, but Lancaster had 2 innings of work.
That's outside.
Nori Aru maxed out in velocity and junk, but he doesn't know where the ball is going. He's basically Edwin Diaz.
Now batting the designated
But gets a ground out there for his first out of the game. Facing 0 for 3 Becky Foe. Becky Foe coming into this game, 250 batter, 6 for 24. 2 singles, 2 home runs, and 2 doubles. Whoa, matrix there. 3-1 the count here. And she'll draw a walk. Her 3rd of the season.
Now batting
Brings
the
up Vic
shortstop,
Turnpike.
number 20.
Let's see if we can look up Aru's stats here. Aru has thrown 15 innings. He's given up what is now 11 walks
Strike.
and 11 hits.
No.
A whip of 1.4-ish. ERA, though, only at 3. Only given up 5 earned runs, so he's able to retire batters decently. Got 7 strikeouts.
Take your base.
But another walk there.
Now
Gonna put 2 on and 2 out here
the
for
catcher,
Arcane Uptown.
number 57. Outside. Strike. Out.
Fouled off there, 1 and 2 the count to Uptown.
Plate.
That one misses wide, 2-2. And that one's got a charge under it, but got too much under it, and that's going to be a pop out to deep right center. Doug Kelly makes the catch a couple of feet in front of the warning track, and we head to the 7th inning. Cyclones trail by 4 going into the back third of this game. Haven't had a hit in a long, long time. They have their work cut out for them as they face Tipsy Reynolds here. 3-1 the count. That one finds his own full count now. Swung on, slow dribbler. Reynolds misses it, but stays with it and just gets there in time for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 27.
On down here in the top of the 7th, Smash Perkins up 0-2. Perkins has had himself a rough season. If my memory serves me correct, 4 for 26, 154 on the season. But once again, 2 singles, 2 home runs. We're seeing that kind of an interesting trend there with both of these teams. Lots of home runs between some of these players. That's going to be a walk. Brings up Jabron Lames. 0-2 in this game. Swung on. Wally Woolley with a diving stop. Great play by him. And gets in time at first for out number 1. Or 2, I should say. Wally Woolley robbing a single from Jabron Lane. Puts 2 away, but a runner in scoring position. That's laced right to blind Ollie for out number 3. Bottom 7 we go. It's time to stretch. If you haven't yet, join the Discord. We're always looking for assistant managers, maybe even become an actual manager through time. We're not yet taking name submissions for next season's draft, but that will come sooner rather than later. But join the Discord, be around for stat discussions and all kinds of stuff. Got one down here in the bottom of the 7th. Piston Omen up. 1 for 2 so far. Has a single and a walk. Swung on into shallow left center. That's going to get down in front of Doug Kelly. 1 out single for Piston Omen. And back to the top of the order we go. Alex Longstop. 2 for 4. Has 2 RBIs on the day. 2 singles. Had himself a good day at the plate and in the field. Has contributed to his team in both fashions. Facing a 2-2 count here against Aru. Lets that one go full count now. And that's going to get down. That's going to roll all the way to the wall and right. Sebastian Angel plays it nicely off the wall. Runner will advance to 3rd. Runners at the corners now here. 3rd hit of the day for a long stop. But it's first without an RBI. A chance for Wally Woolley to put another one on the board with runners at the corners, only 1 out here. Plenty of speed on the bases for this team. One of the fastest teams in the league, along with the Serpents. Those teams will absolutely blitz here on the bases, but this is a grounder to Spool Thomas Jr. in time at 2nd and at 1st for the Dragons special. Runner will be stranded. We go to the 8th inning. Time running thin for the Cyclones. They trail by 4 and have done nothing of the sort since that 1st inning, really. 2-1 the count here to Doug Kelly. 3-1. Couple of 3-1 counts for Tipsy. She has walked a couple, but gets another strikeout. She's battling back, lulling people into a false sense of security. 2 innings pitched for Tipsy, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So far, so good for her, keeping the Cyclones largely at bay. And another strikeout, 3 pitches, and Jerome Diligence goes down.
The third baseman.
Okay, Hulkman, the origin of the Dragon special is there's a team, as you very well know, I've seen you around, there's a team called the Dragons, and in one game they grounded into, I forget the actual number, but it was something like maybe 5, 6 double plays or something, and so it henceforth became known as the Dragon Special. And you probably hear some commentators calling like a blue pit a bomber special. And another strikeout for Tipsy. She strikes out the side. So a bomber special. The Bombers were playing the Unicorns back in season 2 or 3. And the Bombers were pretty decent, and the Unicorns were not great. And so a lot of people, like, it was expected the Bombers to win, but the game went into extra innings. It was tied, and it was like maybe it was bottom 9th, bottom 10th, and like Unicorns had a runner in scoring position or 2 outs, and they just managed to bloop one over my first baseman's head, and that's when it became a Bomber special. It's been known as such ever since.
Nope, high. Ball 4. Take your base.
Another walk from Aru, and 2 on. Nobody out here for Becky Foe. 0 for 3 here, but has drawn a walk. Hard hit, and that one's by the glove of Woody Arbor at third. Runner's going to round third, head home. Smash Perkins still not up with it yet. Another run's going to come home to score. It's 7-2. Runners advance to second and third. Still nobody out here. Vic Turnpike up. A chance to really just knock the Cyclones right out of this one. As if they aren't already. High Rollers going for style points here. And Vic Turnpike puts this one into deep left. It's carrying. It's gone. It just crawls over the wall. It hits the very top and just falls on the inside part of it. And it's a 3-run shot for Vic Turnpike. His 4th home run of the season. He is now in that tie for like that big old tie. It's now like a 5-way tie for second with 4 home runs. Like, that is literally barely a home run. This was a shot into the gap, deep into the park, off the top of the wall, one of the deepest parts of the park, and that's going to be a double for Hurricane Uptown. 10-2 now. High Rollers just taking it to the Cyclones.
Number 10.
That was. I mean, you can't call it a doinker. It didn't hit off the foul pole, but I mean that one just. Boop.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Still no outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Cyclones have been on life support for a very long time. Hulk. They make trades and never change their lineup and make huge effects on the league as a whole, and do nothing about it with the people that they've made 2 or 3 trades this season, and none of the players that they've acquired have started a game, and it's really unfortunate because it's really frustrating. What in the world just happened there? Why on earth did they not throw to third with the... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 10-2. Cyclones are gonna cyclone. That walk's gonna load the bases for Mr. Max Range.
Number 89.
Look at the ridiculous speed on the bases. It's just so fast. Oh, almost hit Range there. 2-2 to Range. Have to break out the double digits for this one. Oh, goodbye! Grand Grand slam, and not a single doubt about it. Max range, 497. Absolutely destroyed that one. 14-2. Holy cow, get the rye bread and salami. And not over yet. That's another base hit. Gauchos.
Now batting, the designated
4
hitter,
to 2.
number 4.
Becky Foe. Have they batted around? I think they might have.
No outside.
I lost track at this point. I think they would have had to. They scored like at least 7 runs, I think. That's going to score another one, most likely. That one's all the way to the gap at the front of the Grand Canyon. 15-2 now.
Now batting, the shortstop. Now pitching, number 58.
McDonaldson's done. In comes Timmy Turner. Hoping Wanda and Cosmo can end this inning. Oh, God, it can't. 16-2.
Now batting.
Ooh, boy.
Catcher, number 57. Strike. That's inside.
And the inning, oh my word, 10 runs? That might be a record.
Now batting.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 10-run inning in the league before. That, I feel fairly confident saying that might be a record for runs in an inning. I don't think I remember seeing a 10-run inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 20. That's inside. Out. Now batting, the shortstop, number 7. That's up. Strike.
It looks like this game is going to mercifully come to a close into the glove of Alex Longstop. High rollers absolutely remove the Cyclones' will to live. 16-2, a 10-run bottom of the 8th just to stunt on them. Every high roller has a hit, most of them with multiple hits. Home runs from range, the Grand Slam, Turnpike, Kent Strudley. Cyclones only get 2 hits in the game, and one of them was the first batter of the game. Good Lord. Whatever. Floston started off pretty shaky, but bounced back in a really positive way. Only one other hit. The 5 walks is a bit much, but I was able to get around it. 4 strikeouts, which will take a good lick of that. Take the cuss off of it. Tipsy Reynolds with a near perfect relief outing. A lot of bad pitching for the Cyclones. MVP Kent Strudley, Vic Turnpike, and Max Range. That was 16-2. Let me update the scoreboard. 2. Oh, hey, look at that. It was already 16 somehow. Weird. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Interleague play starts next. Knights ball players. Be right back. Here we are, game number 3, and don't adjust your sets, everyone. Yes, the logos are weird, and that's the gimmick of this interleague week.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Everyone is taking the coloring of their minor league teams. So the Knights donning the color scheme of the Sparrows, and the ball players donning the color scheme of the Quacks. And a great diving stop by
Now batting,
Kelly
the
to
first
start off the game.
Number 25.
So we're having a bit of fun here in the first game of interleague or interconference week, whatever you want to call it. Leonard Northwest taking the mound for the ball players. That's going to be up the middle, Shaz Leathers with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 19.
Up comes Levi Booth. These are your minors colors, Dan. This is the Sparrows color scheme. That one's lined straight to Harry Shelton. 2 away down now on the top of the first.
Now batting,
Some of them look pretty good.
number 17.
Some of them are an absolute abomination. You'll see as the week progresses and you can form your own opinions. 2 out, 1 on here for Haley Angelis. 100 miles an hour on that one. 3-1 the count. Swung on, monster shot, but foul. Full count. This one's foul, headed towards the dugout. No one's able to catch up with it, and that's going to find the ground, and Haley Angelis lives to see another day, but strikes out looking. Haley Angelis gets frozen, and we head to the bottom of the first.
Now batting,
I was really wondering what your reaction was going to be seeing just solid red uniforms and like accuse me of just being completely up to something. This one's popped up. It's shallow left. Kenya Weiss, the third baseman, makes his way back and snags that for out number 1. Brings up Harry Shelton. Ball players coming to this game, one of the best hitting teams in the league, but really struggle with the pitching side of things. This one's hit well, but foul. Harry Shelton, as you can see on the bottom line, hitting .500 so far this season, but that one's going to find a glove. Andy Gibbon with the catch for out number 2.
now batting,
And De La Stick is also up there in that conversation.
23.
De La Stick, broken bat, fouling that one off. That one's hit well, but straight at Shaz Leathers, who's going to take it himself for out number 3. We're through 1 full, nothing doing here as we go to the second inning. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Knights.
Number
Puppet, this
13.
is interleague week. We're doing a gimmick for uniforms. Everyone's going to look like their minors team. Matthias Black can't handle that one, and the leadoff runner is going to be aboard for the Knights here in the top of the second, which brings up Andy Gibbon.
Number 2.
Yeah, everyone's uniforms. Oh, well, no, because the first 2 games weren't interleague games. Those were still like within conference games. So nothing changed with those first 2. You will see a change when you play later this week.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
A drag in special
number
races.
21.
The leadoff runner, 2 down now here in the top of the second. Dave Sacred is falling all the way down to number 7 in this lineup. It's going to ground that one to home runs in time at first for round number 3. Going to bring up the stats. Going to select ball players and Knights.
The third baseman.
Sort A to Z,
Number
please.
27.
Matthias Black leading things off here. Takes a 2-0 lead. That one finds the zone. Let's see, Matthias Black, 12 for 35 this season. 343, and this one's deep into left center, and that one is gone. Matthias Black, with his 3rd home run of the season, puts the ball players up early in this one, 428, and it's a 1-0 game. Home run song. Up comes Toby Barker. He started off the season fairly hot, but has cooled down quite substantially. Down to hitting 194, 6 for 31. But finds himself a base hit there up the middle. And he's aboard. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Home runs.
Number 12.
One of the worst batters in the league this season. Hitting 2 for 28, 071. I don't remember when he got his second hit, but he had been held to 1 hit for a good part of the season. Must have gotten it some point at week 6. Runner now in scoring position for runs. He does have a couple RBIs on the season, though. That one's going to be foul off the wall and left. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss! And Shep Franks rings him up.
Now batting, the right.
Brings up Nathan Tucker.
Number 4.
Nathan Tucker, 259 on the season. 7 for 27, 4 singles and 3 doubles. Runner's going for third and in there. So runner 90 feet away, only 1 out here. See how the ball players decide to play this offensively. 3-1 the count to Tucker. That curveball finds the zone. Swung on, that's going to be deep into center field. Alex Hatman is going to toss in there, not a lot of arm, and the runner will score. So a sac fly for Tucker. His 6th RBI in the season makes it 2-0 ball players. Pandora, be prepared for a lot of interesting jerseys this week. We decided to have a gimmick this season for Interleague week. It was too late for us to take submissions for unique jerseys like we did a couple of seasons ago, so we just made the decision to take the color scheme of the team's minor team and apply them to the major team.
Number 33.
So you're going to see some interesting combinations throughout the week. But to the top of the third we go. Ball players taking a 2-0 lead off of the solo shot and the RBI. This for sac fly, I should say, by Nathan Tucker. And the home run from Matthias Black. Rock back's going to pop this one up into left. Merv Kelly is there to catch it.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Route number 1, here's Kenya Weist. I think this is probably his 3rd game with the Knights. Don't know his splits exactly, but Weist is hitting 8 for 29 so far this season. Has 3 homers on the season, along with 3 singles and 2 doubles. But strike 3 called on the outside corner.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And he gets rung up back to the top of the order. Alex Hatman Sitting at 0 for 1 so far. 2 strikeouts, and Alex Habit puts a charge at this one. It's going deep to center. Oh, but Harry Shelton catches it. That one kind of died on me. I thought that one was going to at least bounce off the wall. Loud out number 3 there as we head into the bottom of the 3rd. Curly Shipwright to lead things off for the ball players, looking to improve on their 2-0 lead. This is a slow roller. Andy Gibbon catched up to it and tossed it to Leathers in time for out number 1. Back to the top of the order we go. Murph Kelly, one of the handful of players with 4 home runs on the season. Not a home run, but will single up the middle. His 12th hit on the season. Brings up Harry Shelton.
Number 16.
Oh, I got Harry Shelton mixed up with someone else earlier, didn't I? Wait a minute, what is this thing doing?
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23.
What have I done? Oh, okay, I was just confusing someone else. It's Deal a Stick, not Harry Shelton. But speaking of Deal a Stick up here, runner on, 2 outs. He's going to draw a walk.
Now batting, the third baseman.
I don't know why I also thought it was Harry Shelton was doing well. I mean, 297 is not exactly doing awful. 2 on, 2 out here. Matthias Black, an absolute shot into left center. Has a chance to put his team up more. It's got a 3-0 count, swinging. This one looks like it's going to be popped up into deep right. Levi Booth makes the catch on the front part of the warning track for out number 3. Ball players leave a couple stranded. We head into the 4th inning, 2-0 still. Northwest locked in after 3 solid innings. Oh man, that screwball, holy cow. A lot of moving on the screwballs today. We saw Tipsy Reynolds just the game before. Northwest just as lethal. So it's trending foul. Barker can't get there in time to make a play on it. And it falls, but swing and a miss. And another strikeout for Northwest. He's up to 3 on the day so far.
Number 19.
Welcome, Dean. Welcome to Interleague Week. We decided to have a bit of fun this season, and so we took the color palettes of the minors teams, of each team's minor team, and applied them to the major league team. So the Knights have a Sparrows color scheme on, while the ball players have a Quacks color scheme on. Back-to-back singles for the Knights have got 2 on, 1 out here for a solid part of the order, and here comes Vinny Bates. He's 1 for 1. Northwest still locked in though, even though giving up back-to-back singles. A lot of speed on the bases. Runner's going, and that's going to be down. Runner's going around third, head home. Not a lot of arm on Tucker, and the run will score, and a runner will be safe at third. It's 2-1 with runners at the corners. And only 1 out, and here's Andy Gibbon. Hit and run again, swing and a miss from Gibbon, and out! A good throw from behind the plate by Curly Shipwright. And 2 down now here. And Gibbon pops this one up down the first base line. Deal a Stick grabs that for out number 3. Knights cut the lead in half with some good base running. 2-1 as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Toby Barker to lead things off.
Number 6.
Big swing and a miss there. 1 and 2 the count here. Swung on, and that's going to be by the glove of third baseman. Is that Levi Booth? Who plays third for the Knights?
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Oh, it's Weist. Duh. Here's homer runs. Runner's gonna go, and oh, just under the tag. Runner in scoring position here for homer runs. And another strikeout for runs.
Now batting, the
2 strikeouts on the day.
number 40.
Brings up Nathan Tucker. He had a sacrifice fly. This one's a little dribbler. Shep Frank's able to corral it in time at first, round number 2. Runner advances to third, brings up Terry Thunder with the chance to get that run back, and he will. A single up the middle, and it's going to make it 3-1 ball players. This is a pretty important game for both teams. Knights a game back of the Dragons for the division lead. Ball players in a 4-way tie for the 6th seed in the Epic, so this game means a lot to both teams. Knights still fighting for that first round bye and swing and a miss. And the side is retired with a strikeout, but the ball players get a run back. Put the lead back at 2 heading into the 5th inning.
Number 21.
Quick 2-0 count to Dave Sacred. Out misses 3-0. Slider finds his own, as does the fastball, and it's a full count. Swung on, a good drive by Murph Kelly. Can he get the throw in time? He does! A great play by Murph Kelly, and there's one away.
Shortstop, number 33.
Brings up Rock back, and Rock bat, first back swinging. He's going to put that one into left. 1-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20.
Which brings up Kenya Weist, 0 for 1 so far today. This could be 2, grounder to, oh no! Homer runs! The day keeps getting worse. Oh, that was a tailor-made Dragon special, and he drops the relay from short to second, and everyone's safe. Oh no, homer runs. And it's to the top of the order. This one could be redemption in time at second for 1, but not in time at first. So they get the out at second. Runners now at the corners for Shaz Leathers. 2 away. Home runs can't really do anything this season. It's rough. 3-1 the count here to Shaz Leathers, and that walk is going to load the bases for Levi Booth.
Number 19.
A new acquisition for the Knights could put his team into the lead. Lots of speed on the bases. A base hit could very easily clear him. Checks his swing, ball inside, 2-1 the count. That fastball finds his own, 2-2. In the dirt, doesn't chase, full count. Swung on and hit to deep left. It's carrying, doesn't have enough. And it's gone just over the wall into left center. And it's a grand slam for Levi Booth. And he puts the Knights on top, 5-3.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Levi Booth, with his second home run of the season, has put his new team on top for the first time today. And what was a good day for Leonard Northwest has fallen into shambles. The error comes back to haunt them in the absolute worst way possible.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13. Now.
Should have been out of the inning with absolutely no runs surrendered. And it's a grand slam, and the starter gets chased, and what a nightmare. What a nightmare. 4 homer runs. What's homer runs is fielding? I don't think his fielding is all that bad. Like, he should be able to, like, catch that. I mean, everyone should, but whatever. Ratings, ball players, homer runs. He has 60 fielding. 60 fielding and drops a flip. But a grand slam for the Knights, and they take a 5-3 lead going to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Murph Kelly. He takes a full count from Shep Franks and lays off that one, and will take a leadoff walk to bring up Harry Shelton, 0 for 2 so far today. Runners going, and will be in there fairly easily. Not a lot of arm behind the plate here with Vinny Bates. This one is popped up, foul territory, and Bates makes the catch in front of the ball player's dugout, one away, which brings up Dela Stick. Shep Franks gets the early pull, and Dante Smalls comes in relief. Dante Smalls with a mixed bag of a season, coming over from the Skulls. Let's see if I can pull up his stats real quick. Not Gauchos, Knights. This is slow roller to Matthias to rock back in time at first for out number 2. Runner does advance to third. Let's see, Dante Smalls coming in with a 9.69 ERA, but will get out of the jam here and preserve the 2-run lead going into the 6th. So a good job by Dante Smalls there, getting out of a bit of a jam. That wasn't really even a jam. Just retired the inherited runner. Our hit, and that's under the glove of Dela Stick at first. That's going to be a leadoff single for the Knights to start off the 6th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21.
Slow roller to Matthias Black, in time at second for 1, and in time at first for out number 2. I did a great job there. Around the horn for the Dragons special. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Adrian Walker came in relief for Leonard Northwest. Done well so far. 1 inning pitch and only 1 hit given up. It's rocked back under this one. Pops it sky high into center field. Harry Shelton is there and catches it for out number 3. Bottom 6 we go. 5, 6, 7 due up for the ball players. They trail by 2. Looking to take the lead back here. Toby Barker locked in 2 for 2 on the day. Dante Smalls did add a pitch over the break. Now is that cut fastball to his arsenal. See if that leads to some improved results. Fouled off, 2-2 the count here to Toby Barker. And strike 3 called. He chucked his swing, but it was a strike anyway. And here's Homer runs. The reason why the ball players are losing this one, but he's going to find himself a hit, his 3rd hit of the season through the left side of the infield, and he's aboard with 1 out. Brings up Nathan Tucker. Homer runs is stealing. He's got the stealer trait and is able to get there just in time. Now in scoring position is runs for Nathan Tucker. Smalls checks on runs, but he's back in time. Runners going again. This is a slow roller to the second base side. Gibbons up with it in time at first for out number 2. Runs advances to third for Terry Thunder. He had an RBI single back in the 1st inning. A chance for another one here to cut the deficit to 1, but that one's hit straight to Gibbon. And in time at first for out number 3, and the lead will stay 2. To the 7th we go, 5-3, 9-1-2 due up for the Knights.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 20.
All right. Oh, a great diving stop by Deal a Stick for number 1.
The center fielder, number 26.
A hard hit ball by Alex Hatman, but Toby Barker makes the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25.
Brings up Shaz Leathers, 1 for 2, a single and a walk. And he finds himself another single right up the middle. 2-out single for Leathers. Brings up Levi Booth, has the grand slam, the big change in the game. The reason why the Knights have the lead so far in this one. Right to Delo Stick for out number 3. It's time to stretch, and it's time to plug the Discord. Once again, join the Discord, become a assistant manager or a manager. Great players, and keep track of the league. Oh, strike 3 called on a ball that looked very inside, 1 away.
The shortstop, number
Back to the top, Murph Kelly, 1 for 2 with a walk so far. Dante Smalls, very good so far today. 2 innings pitched, 2 Ks, and only 1 hit given up. 3-1 the count to Murph Kelly, though. And that will be a walk. Which brings up Harry Shelton. Having a rough day today, 0 for 3. Screwball in there for a strike. Fastball wide. Slider finds his own 2-2. Checks on the runner at first, back in time. Oh, checks his swing, but it's in there. Strike 3 called. Bottom of the zone in the 3rd strikeout for Dante Smalls. Dela Stick puts a charge in this one to deep left center. I don't know if it has quite enough. And Alex Hatman makes the catch on the warning track, deepest part of the park for out number 3.
now batting, the left
Deep
fielder,
sigh of relief
number
there for
17.
Mr. Winkler as we head into the top of the 8th inning. Locked in Adrian Walker still on the mound in relief of Northwest. I think it's at, what is it, 410 to that corner? I think that was hit about 407. 411.
Now batting,
That's through for a
the
base
catcher,
hit, and
number
Walker will
13.
take a mojo hit for that. You lead off runner aboard. Up comes Vinny Bates, having himself a decent day, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Three and 1 the count here to Bates, and that will be a walk. So 2 on, nobody out. Knights looking to advance that lead here.
Baseman, number
Andy
2.
Gibbon, 1 for 3 on the day. Hit hard, but straight to Rick De La Stick, but he can't get to first in time for the dribble special.
Batting, the designated hitter, number
Another good play by
21.
De La Stick at first. Snags an out, 1 down here in the top of the 8th. Walker in a bit of a jam, looking to get out of it without sacrificing a run. K-Man activated on a 1-2 count to Dave Sacred, 0 for 3. Doesn't chase on the high fastball. Connects that one through the right side of the infield. Runner will go to third. That's going to load the bases for Rock back.
The shortstop, number 33.
Infield playing in, not in double play depth. I don't exactly know why, but here we are regardless. Okay, I'll remember predictions. 2-2 the count to Rock back. This is a slow roller. This could be the Dragon special in time at home, but not in time at first.
Now batting,
So they get the force out at home, but
number
Rock
20.
back beats out the throw. And it's 2 outs. Bases still loaded. First pitch swinging, and that's popped up into foul territory. And Curly Shipwright makes the catch for out number 3. Ball players get out of the jam. Bottom 8th we go. 5-3 still.
The third baseman now in the game.
Vinny Bates is getting replaced behind the plate by Neville Smiley. A strong defensive substitution here late in this game. Matthias Black had the home run in the first inning. Slow roller to the third base side. Kenya Weist up with it, but not in time. Infield single for Matthias Black. And that brings up Toby Barker. He represents the tying run. Just the second hit Dante Smalls has given up so far in relief of Shep Franks. 2-1 the count here to Barker. That slider finds his own. 2-2. Swung on, fouled off. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Smalls. He's up to number 4, I believe. Homer runs, doesn't get a chance to redeem himself. Instead, they're handing the bat over to Titus Saxton coming off the bench here. With a runner aboard and only 1 out. And that's going to get through. Oh, Rock back with a sliding catch. Well, a sliding stop, I should say, not a catch. He played it off the hop. No play can be made. Titus Saxton is fast, and they're 2 aboard now with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th for Nathan Tucker. Fouls that one behind. It's an 0-2 count. Swung on right to Kenya Weist, and he can't make the play. The bases are loaded for Terry Thunder, and there's only 1 out. Pressure is maxed. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Swung on, grounded, and this could be 2. A great play by Dante Smalls. He was able to get the dribbler before it went by him, makes the throw to home, and the out at first. And the side is retired. An absolute lead-saving play by Dante Smalls there. I honestly did not think he was going to be able to get to that one. I thought that one was too wide of him and he wasn't going to be able to snag that one. Huge play there. Last chance for the Knights to look for some insurance. Alex Hammond 0 for 4 will draw a leadoff walk to bring up Shaz Leathers. Big swing and a miss. Runner going, and see you later, Alex Hammond. Good throw by Curly Shipwright, 1 away. 3-1 the count to Leathers. Her ball finds his own. Swing and a miss. Leathers chases the ball outside of the zone, and he is retired. And here's Levi Booth. Hard hit ball, and that one's through. Too far out in front of the glove of Murph Kelly, and Levi Booth has himself a base hit. 2-out single, which brings up Haley Angeles. First pitch strike on the curveball. And another curveball in there for a strike. 0-2 the count to Haley Angeles. 2 for 3 on the day. Swung on. Ooh, took a bit of a hop, but stays foul. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. Last chance for the ball players. 9-1, 2 up. They trail by 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
Dante Smalls up again to try and finish this game. Made an absolutely amazing play to save at least 1 run and end the inning in the 8th. Curly Shipwright with a rocket, but right to rock bat for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 30.
1 away. Here's Murph Kelly. And this one's grounded to Rockback, who has plenty of time to get it to first route number 2. Last chance for the ball players. This is a tense 0 for 4 Harry Shelton. And he will remain in the game. First pitch swinging. Dante Smalls can't handle it, and it's off the glove, and he is going to reach.
Now back, the first baseman.
Rick DeLosticus represents the tie and run at the plate here. He checks his swing in there for a strike anyway. That one's low. Slider in there. 1-2. Now misses 2-2. Ooh, checks his swing there. Count runs full. Swung on. It's a slow roller. Dante Smalls with a diving stop. And in time at first for out number 3. And the Knights win the ball game. Dante Smalls with an absolutely amazing performance. Gets the last out and wins the game for the Knights 5-3. I mean, literally, I'm not going to take any away from Dante Smalls, but homer runs literally lost the game for the ball players. If he doesn't drop that one out, like, the grand slam never happens. Like, no two ways about that. Like, 100% loss on homer runs. But the save by Smalls was absolutely ridiculous. Levi Booth, the undoubted probably MVP apart from Smalls, 3 for 5, the grand slam. Pair hits from Angelus Bates and Leathers. A few hits spread out there. 10 hits for the ball players. Pair for Black and Barker. Not much else. 8 strikeouts for the ball players, though. Dante Smalls outlasts Franks. Goes 4 2/3, only gives up 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and a couple of amazing plays to seal the game up. Northwest, a hard luck loss, only gets pegged for 1 earned run. Walker with a fairly solid relief outing as well. But yeah, undoubtedly, Levi Booth and Dante Smalls, your 2 MVPs of the game. All right, don't go anywhere. Game number 4, Serpents Vikings next. Here we go, game number 4. Vikings look almost identical. Serpents, holy cow, that's quite the contrast of colors. Gardner Minshew on the mound for the Vikings, and a late scratch for the Serpents. It is now going to be Tough Beifong on the mound for them instead of Rimuru Neofumi. But here we go. Both teams fighting for playoff positioning. Serpents leading their division. Vikings a game and a half back of the Dragons. Looking to keep pace with both the Knights and the Dragons in that division. Caramel Apple swings at this one, but Donnie Driver, a great sliding catch for out number 2. And here's Pete Zaw, his first game off the injury list. Had a pulled hamstring that kept him benched for a couple of weeks. Looking to pick up right where he left off, hitting .500 on the season, doing really well. Was in the running of Rookie of the Year, could still potentially win that if he keeps the same pace, I believe. He's being in the conversation, but swing and a miss there, and the side is retired. Let's see, Serpents, Vikings. Thank you. Let's see, Tough Beifong, former reliever. Let's see if I can pull up her stats real quick. Serpents, Vikings. All right. Let's see, Beifong so far this season, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 2 home runs, giving up a 5.07 ERA and a 1.5 WHIP, but does get the leadoff batter to pop out, and gets the second batter to strike out looking, which brings up Lindsey McMaster. I think that was just me for a second. I was trying to open up the stat worksheet and it got choppy. Oh, that one drops right on the line, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Lindsey McMaster. Just her 4th hit of the season. Might finally bring her batting average to over 100. Brings up Vicky Marshall. Quite the opposite for her. She's had herself quite the season. Is in 2nd place in extra base hits in the league with 8. Has a 3-1 count here. This one's a mile in the air. Deep goes Caramel Apple, but we are in Shaka, and that's going to be caught at the warning track for out number 3. Put a charge into it. Think a couple other stadiums, that one's probably out, but instead it's a pop out, and we head to the 2nd inning. Big McLarge to lead things off. McLarge, a big contributor to the Serpents offense, hitting .417 so far this season, 10 for 24. 6 singles, 3 doubles, and a home run. And he will walk his 8th of the season. And brings in the new acquisition, Judd French. Judd French coming over from the Retrievers in exchange for a season 7 first and a season 8 second. He's got himself a 3-0 count. And Minshew with back-to-back walks, struggling to find the zone. And the Serpents are in business. 2 on, nobody out here to start the 2nd inning. Here's Yeti Olson. And that's a ball. And so is that. Minshew really struggling here. Swing and a miss there. Minshew not finding the zone at all. This is hard hit, and that's going to be by the glove of Lindsey McMaster. Runner's going to go ahead to home. Vicky Marshall, the throw, not in time. And the Serpents strike first, 1-0.
The first baseman, number 44.
Double steals on. That one's in the dirt. Going to be behind Kazuya Miyuki. No throw, and everyone's safe. Runners both in scoring position for Carroll Henry. Nobody out here in the top of the 2nd. Serpents with a chance to really pour it on here early. A chance to chase Minshew early would be huge. And another walk. What is wrong with Minshew?
The 3rd baseman, number 11.
Minshew had issued 3 walks all season. Already has that many in this game alone. Bases loaded with Serpents, nobody out, and here's Verandal ball. Two and two the count here. Full count after that one misses. Swing and a miss, and Minshew finally gets an out here in the second.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 17.
Brings up Leon Morrison. Leon, the number 9 hitter for this team. Hitting .231. Oh, Lindsey McMaster with an amazing catch.
Now batting,
Saves at least 2 runs with that play right there. And back to the top we go, Ron Cox. Almost hits him there, 2-0 the count. That one's fouled off. 3-1. Allen finds his own full count. Runners will all go. Swung on, slow dribbler to first. McMaster scoops it up and steps on first for out number 3. Serpents score 1, but leave the bases loaded.
now batting, the left fielder.
We head to the bottom of the second.
47.
Didn't realize Befung was a submarine pitcher. A lefty submarine pitcher. Is she one of the first lefty submarine pitchers? I know Klaus Ward is a submarine. He's a righty. But I can't immediately think of lefty submarines.
Now batting, the second baseman.
But Donnie Driver will fly out to left for the first out. Brings up Noodles Nunez. Nunez takes a 3-1 count from Beifeng. That slider's in there. That one misses, and he's going to take a walk.
Now batting.
Now, the only major change to the Vikings, it changed from like a purplish color to a blue color. Oh, and that's a good hit. That's a base hit. That one's down into right for a one-out single. 2 aboard here for the Vikings. And brings up Gage Deputy. So far, the season 6 home run leader. She has 5 big flies on the season. That one gets by the glove of the third baseman, and this should tie the game. An RBI double for Gage Deputy. Her 15th RBI in the season. Ties this game up at 1 apiece. So a tough second inning for both pitchers, and that one's going to get down, and the Vikings will take a 2-1 lead. RBI single from Kazuya Miyuki. Runners at the corner, still only 1 away here for top of the order, Jerry Briggs. He's got a 3-0 count. Does he have a green light to swing? He lets that one go 3-1. That one's all wide, and that's going to load the bases.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
For Kwai Hatmore.
17.
Let's see if he can push the lead higher for the Vikings. 1-1 the count. Swings that one, fouls it off. That one's going to find the stands on the third base side. Push the count to 1-2. Swung on, popped up, mile in the air, infield fly is called. Not going to leave the outfield dirt. And yet he also makes the catch for out number 2. That's going to bring up Lindsey McMaster. She dropped one right on the baseline in the first inning. She takes a strike, 1-1. I forgot the freaking thing, didn't I? Shoot. Isaac, if you want, could you do the... Oh, swing and a miss off a pitch. That was nowhere close, and McMaster's retired. Vikings leave the bases loaded themselves, but manage to score 2, and they take a 2-1 lead going into the third. Would you do the
left fielder, number 15.
Prediction? I'm really bad at remembering that. Let's see if Minshew bounces back from what was a rough second inning, but got out of it, but 3-0 count to Caramel, and that's not even close. A 4-pitch walk to Caramel Apple, his 4th walk of the night. And facing Pete Za. Neither pitcher was prepared tonight, as both pitchers had a rough outing. Spikes that one, but McMaster's able to cover. Fouled back 0-2 to Pete Za. And that one's through the left side of the infield. Base hit for Za.
Now batting, the catcher,
Which brings up Big McLarge Huge. Slow roller to Deputy. In time at second for 1, but not in time at first for the Dragon special. Just 1 out.
the center fielder.
That puts runners on the corners. Only 1 out here for Judd French. A lot of double play opportunities in this night. I mean, as a whole for a lot of teams, but not a lot of them turned. Okay. Prediction.
Number 7.
Start prediction. We will have 60 seconds. And swing and a miss. Eddie Olson goes down. Serpents leave. A couple more runners stranded in the third. We go bottom half. It's Vicky Marshall, Donnie Driver, and Noodles Nunez up for the Vikings.
The right fielder, number 37.
Quick 3-0 count to Vicky Marshall. And that's a 4-pitch walk to lead off the bottom half of the third to bring up Donnie Driver.
Fielder, number 47.
Big swing and miss from Driver. Runners going, hitting runners on. This one's popped up into left. Caramel Apple makes her way over, catches that for out number 1. Runner retreats back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up comes Noodles Nunez.
11.
That game was ridiculous, Isaac. I mean, just I'm pretty sure we had history in that game, as the High Rollers had a 10-run bottom of the 8th. I think that is the first time we've had a double-digit run scoring inning from one team. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident in that, though. Runner advances second off the slow roller in front of the plate. Sacrificed him over, which brings up Riley Reed, 1 for 1 with a runner in scoring position, but this is a slow roller to Yeti Olson. He's up with it in time at first, round number 3. Nothing doing in the third. We go to the fourth. Remains a 2-1 ball game. Bottom third of the lineup due up for the Serpents here. Carol Henry drew a walk last time she was up.
44.
Man, this zone is just brutal. And that's going to be a leadoff single for Carol Henry.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
She's got Steeler activated. He's an arm behind the plate. Be interesting to see how the Serpents attack this. First pitch strike to Veranda Wall. Too tall on the fastball, 1-1. That one's in there. 2 wide. 2-2 the count. Wall fouls that one off, lives to see another pitch. And does it again. Swung on, this could be 2. A slow alert to McMaster in time at second for 1, but not in time at first. Another double play broken up by the speed of the Serpents.
17.
Only get the lead runner there. Brings up Leon Morrison. Morrison first pitch swinging, but fouls that one off. First base side. Pops this one up into no man's land. That's going to be a bomber special. And runners going to advance to third. So once again, runners on the corners for the Serpents. Only one out here. And Ron Cox up 0 for 2 so far. Runners going, a slow roller back to Minshew. No play to be made at second, but does get the out at first. So 2 in scoring position here for Caramel Apple. A chance to tie it or take the lead. 1-1 the count here to Apple. 2-1 now. That one finds his own 2-2. Swing and a miss! And Minshew gets out of the jam. Third straight inning where the Serpents leave runners in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 8-9-1. Do it for the Vikings.
The third baseman, number 10.
Here's the home run leader, Gage Deputy. RBI double last time down the third base line. 2-2 now. Swung on, grounded to Carol Henry. She'll take it herself for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Brings up Miyuki. RBI single for him. Gave the Vikings the lead. Broken bat swing to that one, fouls it off. 0-2 the count. Too tall, and that one doesn't chase. Doesn't chase at the low offering as well. 2-2. And that one's connected with, well, deep into left center, and it's going to be off the wall in the gap. Judd French corrals it off the wall. That's going to be a double, one-out double for Miyuki. I thought French had to play with that, but then he just kind of veered off of it at the very end. That was kind of weird. A runner in scoring position here for Jerry Briggs. 0 for 1 with a walk so far. See if he can connect and push this Vikings lead. 2-1 the count. And this one's hit deep into left center. You're going back and off the wall. But the runner didn't go. And is going to be stuck at third. What should have easily have scored the runner only advances the runner to third. Tough Beifong is pulled. I mean, at least go halfway and then able to score, but he just completely held up at second. A big mistake there. Could have put another run up on the board, but doesn't matter as this one's into the gap, and that's going to clear the bases. A 2 RBI double for the Vikings, and it's 4-1. Well, his fielding isn't great. Like, his fielding is only like 40 or 50, and his natural position is right. So he's got a fielding penalty playing center. At least I think. I could be... Oh, swing and a miss from McMaster, I'm pretty sure there. Brings up Marshall. I think that was Quiet Hatmore with the 2 RBI double there. Oh, man, almost got the runner there. 1-1 the count to Vicky Marshall with the runner in scoring position, 2 away. That one's inside, 2-1. This one's hit well, but right at Veranda Wall, she scoops it up and in time at first for out number 3. But 2 more runs for the Vikings. They take a 4-1 lead going into the 5th inning. Pete Saw, McLarge, and Judd French do up here for the Serpents. Gardner Minshew starting the 5th inning at 81 pitches. Be interested to see if he can even last the rest of this inning. He has really struggled with his control today. Has not been able to find the zone readily. In the dirt with that one, full count to Pete Zaw. Swung on, fouled off. Nowhere close on that one. That's the 5th walk issue today by Minshew. And that's it for him. Brings in Joe Butts. So both starters getting relatively quick hooks. Let's see whose bullpen is better. This one's grounded to Deputy in time at second for 1. But the Dragon Special is beaten once again with the speed from the Serpents. I think that's about 3 typical double plays that they have beaten out so far in this one. They their speed or poor arms by the Vikings, or a combination of both. 1-2 count here to Judd French. Bit of a misplay in center. Took a weird angle at the ball, but connects there through the left side of the infield. 2 aboard here, only 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Serpents looking to get a couple of those runs back. Brings up Yeti Olson. He's 1 for 2 on the day. RBI single. Butts checks on the runner. McLarge shoots at second, but he's back in time. Curveball too tall. Runner's going. Run at third is gunned down. Double steal is on, so French takes over second, but McLarge is retired. That's up the middle. This will probably score French. The throw from Briggs is going to be cut off, and it's 4-2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 44.
So an RBI single cuts the lead back down to 2. Carroll Henry up, 2 out, runner on first. Big swing there, but fouls it off there for Carroll Henry. Oh, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Serpents are able to plate 1, make it a 4-2 ball game going into the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Up comes Donnie Driver. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Driver coming to this game hitting .344 on the season, 11 for 32. 8 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run. Doing pretty well for himself, but struggling a bit here today. Luckily that one goes foul, remains a full count. Swings on that one, pops it up into center field. Judd French is there and makes the catch for out number 1. That brings up Noodles Nunez. Nunez hitting .273 on the season. Coming into this game, 9 for 33. 2 home runs, 4 singles, and 3 doubles. Does have himself 8 strikeouts on the season. Well, this is deep. Doesn't have quite, no, it doesn't have quite enough. This one's caught on the warning track by French for out number 2. Deep out there for out number 2. Didn't think that one was going to leave the park, but it just kind of kept carrying. But not quite enough on that one. Here's Riley Reed, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss! And the side is retired. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Doug Day. And we go into the 6th inning, still a 4-2 ball game. 8-9-1 do it for the Serpents.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Brandon Wall 0 for 2. Joe Butts through 1 inning, giving up 2 hits, an earned run, and a strikeout. Wall fouls that one off, makes it a 2-1 count. That one's inside, 3-1. That one finds his own full count. Swung on that one. Popped up to Butts and makes the catch for out number 1.
now batting, the second baseman,
Brings up Leon Morrison. Quick 3-0 count to Morrison. That's a 4-pitch walk.
now batting, the right fielder, number
Which brings us back to Ron Cox, top of the order. 0 for 3, though. Cox has struggled so far today. Runners going, but oh, this could be an easy Dragon special as Riley Reed, the shortstop, was covering for the hit and run. It's hit straight to her. She steps on second and throws it to first for the Dragon special. If the hit and run wasn't on, that hits up the middle, and runner probably doesn't score, but probably gets to third fairly easily. First pitch swinging his deputy, and she flies that one out to left, 1 away. Brings up Miyuki, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Double and a single, but a slow roller to Yeti Olson. Up with it in time at first, route number 2. And up comes Jerry Briggs. Has himself a double and a walk so far. Two and one the count here. 3-1. Swung on in foul territory, heading to the stands, but it's going to Die into the glove of Miranda Wall in foul territory for out number 3. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. Gets us to the 7th. It's still 4-2.
Now batting the left
Doug Day starting to
number 15.
keep this Vikings offense at bay. Can Joe Butts do the same with the Serpents offense? This one's a slow roller. Riley Reed up with it in time at first for out number 1.
Now batting the designated hitter, number
Here's
5.
Pete Za, 1 for 2. Keeping up with that 500 average coming into this game and doing exactly that so far. But this one's rocketed straight to Riley Reed. She makes the catch for out number 2. And
Catcher,
that brings up Big McLarchuge, who's 0 for 2 in tenths. Trying to think why he might be tense. Nothing comes to mind, but there it is nonetheless. And he's going to connect that one just over the glove of Noodles Nunez, and he's got himself a 2-out single. And that brings up Judd French.
the center fielder, number 41.
He takes a first pitch strike on the slider. Runner going. The throw is going to be in the... Oh! In time! No! What?
Now batting
I don't know what just happened there, but
hitter, number 17.
I think the base running coach for the Serpents may be fired after tonight. That's going to be a leadoff walk to Quai Hatmore to start off the bottom of the 7th.
The first baseman, number 14.
Brings up Lindsey McMaster. Got a single the first time up today and has been, I think, has struck out the next 2 times, but has a 2-0 count here on Doug Day. 3-0. That curveball or might have been a forkball, but finds the zone there. As is that one, the count runs full. Fouls that one off. Lives to see another pitch. And connects with that one. That one's going to get down, and it's going to roll into the corner. Runner's going to advance to third, and she's going to have herself a double. Oh, runner's going to go home off the throw. Caramel Apple threw it into second, and the runner advanced home. Smart base running by the Vikings there, and a dump play by Caramel Apple, and a run scores, makes it 5-2. First pitch swinging is Vicky Marshall. She softly lines that one to Leon Morrison, 1 away. What an awful play by Apple there. Absolutely boneheaded. Not throwing it to the cutoff man, to prevent the runner from taking home easily. And Donnie Driver takes a 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second, only 1 away for Noodles Nunez.
Number 11.
Absolute lack of base running baseball fundamentals. This one's plopped into left. Runners going around third, head home. Caramel Apple doesn't have an arm, and it's going to be 6-2 Vikings.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Up comes Riley Reed. Takes a 2-0 count. 3-0 count. Oh, that one misses, and the runners are going to advance. Not a great day for Big McLarchuge as he lets that one go by him. That one's definitely a passed ball, but strikeout of Riley Reed. I didn't even realize there were 2 strikes.
third baseman, number
And here's Gage Deputy, a chance to increase her RBI count already up to 15, and probably won't get to 16 as she grounds that one to third base in time at first for out number 3. But another couple runs come across for the Vikings. They push their lead 6-2, heading into the 8th inning.
batting, the center fielder.
Judd French to lead things off.
In the game, number
Defensive substitution, Gage Deputy gets pulled in favor of Hefty Weeb. Joe Butch starting his 4th inning of work at 38 pitches. This one's up the middle, base hit for Judd French, leadoff runner aboard.
Now batting, the
Brings up
shortstop,
Yeti Olson, having himself a good day, 2 for 3. And over to Cal Cooley, which has been known to be a mistake this season. Cal Cooley has been really, really bad and first pitch batter he faces gives up a bloop single, and runner is going to advance to third. Runners at the corners, nobody outs here for the Serpents here in the top of the 8th. Cal Cooley, 12 and a third innings, 23 hits, 13 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a home run, a 9.5 ERA, and a 2.26 WHIP. It is not good in any way you measure it. Has a 1-2 count on Carroll Henry. Gonna pop this one into shallow right. Vicky Marshall makes the catch. Runner thought about tagging, but ended up not. It was just shy of being deep enough to maybe potentially tag with the speed that is on the bases, but runner stayed put at the corners. This is a roller to Reed in time at second for 1, and the Dragon special is turned. The Vikings finally connect on a Dragon special, and the side is retired. Another runner left in scoring position by the Serpents, and we head to the bottom of the 8th. Up comes Kazuya Miyuki, 2 for 3 on the day. Miyuki, one of these players who hits well above his average, I would say. Even though he grounds out there, hitting 10 for 29 on the season coming into this game, 345. Very strong player for someone with kind of meh stats. Briggs pops that one up to Carroll Henry, and 2 down now. Here's Kwai Hatmore, last chance for the Vikings for some insurance. He's 1 for 3, a 2 RBI double a handful of innings ago. It's also drawn a walk. 1-2 the count here. Slaps this one into center, dead center field, but there's Judd French to snag it for out number 3. Last chance for the Serpents. They trail by 4. 9-1-2 due up here for the Serpents here. Cal Cooley still on the mound, looking to finish this one off. Leon Morrison 1 for 2 on the day, also has drawn a walk. Curveballs missed, 2-0. So does that one, 3-0. That one finds his own 3-1. This one's hit hard into the gap. This one could be trouble, but covering is Jerry Briggs and makes the catch for out number 1. That one looked like a pretty solid hit, but just started hanging up there, and Briggs was able to cover a lot of ground and catch that in time for out number 1. Oh my word, Ron Cox finally connects with one, and that one is gone. No longer hitless. Ron Cox with a 456-foot shot to right center makes it 6-3.
Now batting the left fielder, number 15.
Ron Cox with his 2nd home run of the season. First pitch swings, caramel apple popped over to the third base side and shallow left. Riley Reed makes the catch, 2 away. Pete Zaw, last chance for the Serpents here. Curveball finds his own. That one's hit well into center field. Back goes Briggs. Over his head! He can't make the catch, and it's down. That's going to be a... Oh, he's going for third. It's going to be a triple for Pete Zaw.
Now batting the catcher, number 24.
I really kind of thought he was going to catch that. Pete Zaw, his first triple of the season. Keeps up his 500 batting average. This one could end the game. Popped up into left, and there is Donnie Driver. And the Vikings beat the Serpents. And the the Heroic take the early 2-0 lead over the Epic. Three to 6. So many runners left in scoring position for the Serpents. It was a prolific night for them. They just could not convert. So many opportunities. Let's see here. The solo shot by Cox there, but 1 for 5. Apple 0 for 4. Zaw 2 for 4. Keeping up with that 500 average. Judd French 2 for 3. Yeti Olsen 3 for 4. Let's see. 2 for 4. Lindsey McMaster. Base hits spread around everyone else. Miyuki 2 for 4. 2 RBIs for Kwai Hatmore. Let's see. Pitching was rough starting wise. Beifong gets credited with 4 earned through 3 1/3. And Doug Day goes the rest of the way, gives up a couple more through 4 2/3. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Gardner Minshew, 4 innings, only 1 earned run, 5 walks though, 4 strikeouts. Joe Butts with a solid relief outing. 3 innings, only 4 hits, 1 earned, a strikeout and a walk. Cal Cooley with probably his most collective outing, even though he did give up that solo shot. MVP is Yeti Olsen. No Vikings except for Kawhi Hatmore there in second place. But that is going to do it for day 1. I don't remember who has day 2 off the top of my head. I think it's Isaac. That's going to do it. A great first day of games, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.